The Community Pregnancy Centers opened our Bryan office in 1986 in Wauseon and Defiance within 2 years with the mission of helping women in crisis pregnancy to choose life for their babies. Since then, we've added Project Respect, ultrasound, Earn While You Learn, and the STD testing program. All of our centers are free medical clinics. Our budget is low because our paid staff is small and our volunteer staff is large. We've served thousands of clients and saved hundreds of babies with the help of our supporters' prayers and gifts, our dedicated staff, and because God is in all that we do. Now let's take a quick look at the services, programs, and people involved in the CPC ministry.
I came to the CPC for assistance because I found myself pregnant at the age of 14 and not knowing what to do. After talking with a counselor, I knew that my decision to keep the baby alive was my only choice. My parents and I were on our way home. They decided in their meeting that the abortion was the only option. After many counseling sessions with my family and I, we decided that abortion was not going to be the option. Thanks to the CPC and many churches, the prayers went out and the abortion appointment was canceled.
I feel like God called me here to this ministry to save babies from being aborted. The typical ultrasound client would present herself here at the center as a young woman who has found herself with an unplanned pregnancy. An ultrasound is then offered to her, and this provides her the first opportunity to see her unborn child. The scan alone will many times allow her to bond with her unborn child. We know that each new life is a gift. The issue of abortion, I believe, is one very close to the heart of the Father. He has a specific plan for every human soul, the mother and her unborn child.
One in 4 sexually active teens has an STD that may cause harm or could even kill. The STDs that we have seen in our clinics are gonorrhea, chlamydia, and the human papillomavirus. Our STD clinics are different. We go beyond the testing and meet their needs by helping to restore their physical and spiritual health.
Zach first came to our clinic and he wanted to be tested for STDs just to be safe, and he tested positive for chlamydia. So we also needed to treat Katie. A few months after we had last seen Zach and Katie, Zach came into our office and was so proud to tell us that he bought Katie a purity ring, and they both had pledged to abstinence until they were married.
When I told him that we were pregnant, I thought that it'd be the easy thing to have an abortion. It'll be the easy way out. We never expected it to be what it really was, and that was the hardest, most regretful decision we've ever made. The problem started immediately for me. I felt sad, I felt remorse, guilt, shame. I wanted to commit suicide. I thought it'd be great if I died that day. It was through the forgiveness I found through Jesus and the heart group that I was able to forgive myself. We found true forgiveness, and we became free from that guilt and shame. And so when he opened up the door for me to become a facilitator, I stepped through that door. I just invite everyone who's aborted a baby to attend a heart group. It will make a difference, and you'll find out that you're not alone.
I think the Earn While You Learn program is important because we don't just hand out the material things that the clients need. We ask them to complete classes. We ask them to earn the things that we give them. And in turn, I think that gives them ownership, that gives them confidence, and they're learning how to take care of themselves, their children.
What CPC services I found helpful in my situation was I could come here and feel comfortable, and I knew they wouldn't judge me for being pregnant as a teenager, and they were very supportive. On attending the Earn While You Learn program, I earned baby bucks, which made me purchase things for my son and made me feel like I could support him, and then I earned a crib and a car seat by attending the classes. Another video I found helpful was one about single parenting, and it would just made me realize that I have kind of two roles to play instead of just one.
The Project Respect program is a preventative side of the CPC ministry. We teach teens true abstinence education and saving sex until marriage. We reach about 9,000 students per year in this program, and many lives are being changed through the message of Project Respect.
In Project Respect, we learned a lot about relationships, and it's more about their character and their personality. It doesn't have to be physical, and just to abstain from anything that may hurt you physically, emotionally, or mentally. It just kind of changed my way of thinking, and it really caught my attention of how they were saying that we are worth the wait and we are valuable.
She left the life of drugs, of alcohol, of being a homeless person, and was able to come here from a rehab program and do her lessons. And this was just a wonderful opportunity for her.
The Earn While You Learn program was nice because I got to learn how to be a better mom while I learned how to prepare for my baby by myself. I had a great counselor named Lydia who has helped me with numerous situations in my life. Lydia and I had prayed about it, so I was pretty excited to find out that I had gotten a good job opportunity, which would allow me to share with others what the CPC has done for me and my children.
I came to the CPC because I was pregnant and I was 18 and I had no idea what I was going to do. Everything went through my mind, from adoption to abortion to following through with the pregnancy. I was just completely confused. When my relationship failed with the father to my children, I was so broken. I felt like a failure as a parent. I just felt like that's what I deserved because of all the decisions that I had made.
Well, when I met Amanda, I knew that God had in my heart to find her and be with her. As our relationship grew, our commitment to continue and practice abstinence worked wonderfully. We had a great relationship, and it only added to our union together. We have such a great relationship now once we have been married, and we made that commitment.
We have my two boys from my previous relationship, Ethan and Evan, and we have a daughter together, Eden. The CPC counselors helped to make our relationship a reality because they brought me back to the Word. If I got help, anyone can get help.
I decided, with the help of the CPC, that single parenting would be the best option for me and my son Jonathan. They gave me many ideas for parenting and also helped with materials assistance that we needed for the baby. Today, thankfully, with the help of CPC and many of our church family, I was able to go on and become a nurse, and I have my son with me, Jonathan. I am married and we have a family of 4. I'm involved at the CPC after training classes that I took to become a counselor. I am able to help other women that are going through the things that I went through. Even though it was a painful situation at the time, I now am able to help others and let them see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel and that life is a great choice.
The Community Pregnancy Center's Board of Trustees is comprised of 12 individuals from the 4-county area. We share legal responsibility for the CPC ministry. The CPCs have been able to protect the lives of the unborn and their mothers because of faithful supporters. But we are in need of more involvement. Will you pray for the Community Pregnancy Centers? Could you volunteer at one of our offices? Are you able to help us financially? We are in need of your help. Will you join us?